Alright, now I'm actually here. Alright, welcome back to Okami. This is me, 100% in the game. And I am going to just do a quick recap. Last time we finished the Suta Ruins. That was this place here. And we got the new Celestial Brush power of, this one. I always forget what it's called, but I just always call it Vine Whip. But it lets you pull yourself up to a cherry blossom. And you can, like, chain them together as you're on your way up. Where's the next one? It doesn't really matter, but that is what we accomplished last time. Adding to our growing repertoire of Celestial Brush techniques. But now we are going to go back to the Taka... No, we're not in the Taka Pass yet. It's the Agatha Forest. And we're going to explore there a little bit and do some stuff on the side. What is there to do? Ooh, you can see there's treasure here, but I actually can't, I can't do that yet. Because the rock is too hard. What do we got? What do we have that we can do here? Hello, some beautiful deer. I know that, now that we have the Vine Whip, we can start traversing a little bit better. Hello there. There's that Okami camera. Alright, let's get up this tree. Oh, that's straight up just a straight bead. I completely forgot that one was there. What else? What do we got? What do we got around here? Another one. More treasure. This is a bullhorn. That's just a statue that gets added to our little art book. I don't think there's anything else in this particular area. Oop. Here's some treasure. Gonna go ahead and bloom that. And lacquerware set. We only have about 1 million of those. Alright, so where are we? I know that I should probably go talk to the crybaby boy. If only I remembered where that actually was. I'm just gonna go over here. Cannot see that. Ooh, roasted meat. And roasted fish. Is there anything else special in here that... Oh, fire gone. Actually can't relight that yet. Alright, those are rabbits that I already fed, so I've definitely already been here. That's the ruins. I got that secret over there. Oh, here's some treasure. Bam! Another stray bead! That's two that I completely forgot existed. This is, of all the areas, one of the ones that I know the least. But that's not gonna stop us. Oh, this is Koichi's dad. I think his name is Koichi. Hi there, Wolfie. I don't suppose you've seen my son? It seems that he has gone fishing at the deep abyss not long ago. He's nowhere to be seen, though... Oh, any more? I hope my son hasn't started building a bridge at those rapids. Maybe I worry too much. I should just butt off. The best thing I can do is to leave him to his own devices. Yeah, I don't know. That kid can kind of suck ass, so I would not leave him to his own devices. But... Alright, so there is some stuff that we can do here, but I am going to be real, I don't want to do it yet. It requires ball physics, and I don't want to get mad in like the first 5 minutes of my session. Oh, here's a mermaid spring that I forgot existed. No, I knew there was one around here, I just didn't know that it was, like, here. And there is something behind that. Dirty grass. I should probably tweet about this. I should be tweeting. Alright. I'm gonna tweet about this. This is not what I wanted. Ami, get up. We've got stuff to do. Where are we at? This is the way out, but not the way out that I need to be going. Is that... Alright, that's Anxious Man. That's fine. We haven't been over here, so I can show you guys what this is. There's nothing else on the beach. In here is a fortune teller, I believe. Ooh, I can't do anything about these, fiery crates yet, can I? I don't have water powers yet? No. I think this woman also gives me a kill list, just like in the last place. But I know at the very least this is who you go to if you don't know what to do. It's Madame Fawn. You've come, White Wolf, and you look troubled. You may call me Madame Fawn. I read bones to see the future. I knew you would come. I saw it in a vision. Grandma, yes. It looks like the world outside is in great chaos. This is not to say that it was predestined to happen. However, this year is special. This is the 100th year since Nagi and Shiranui's adventure. You saw the enormous curse area on your way here, did you not? Land rendered barren. All who approach tainted by darkness. Only one creature possesses the power to control this, Orochi. Even so, at the rate at which it spreads, incredible. The curse can only be lifted by restoring the Guardian's apples. Yeah, we got it. It appears that some brave soul has stood up to Orochi. That's enough idle talk for now. I'm trying to run a business here. Like I told you, I'm a fortune teller. The bones reveal all. If you have money, I can even tell you your future, Wolf. Interested? So, just to show kind of what you get from this, I'm going to pay for this fortune. It's only 500 yen, I can get that basically by kicking like a level 1 thing's ass. Aha, then let us listen to what the bones have to say, friend. Waha! It's coming to me, I can see it! A bridge washed away in a storm. Although a child tries to fix it with his father's rod, a bridge that size may require a miracle. I can't tell you any more for now. You'll have to seek out clues yourself. So you can look at that prediction anytime you want. It's in like your inventory. Also a stray beach here. Other than that, these other secrets we can't get to, and especially this one. Oh, we've seen that before. Especially this one we can't get to. Nope, don't want to fight, don't want to fight. I don't know what I'm doing. Every time I play a game, I have to remember what the buttons do. So, I'm actually going to go this way. And instead, I'm going to just have to take these things and use them back. Alright, we can do this. We can do this. And we already made that money back. Oh, this is a treasure chest. And that is a dragonfly bead. Which is, again, just kind of more useless treasure, but we need to get on to the next area. Because all the things that I think I need to do here are not yet. This game does a pretty good job at having multiple things to do in an area later on in a story, which I kind of like. You can see how an area builds up. But we're going to be going this way. And here is Ume, and I swear it's Koichi. No, it's Kakari. I never get this right. Hey! I lassoed the rope to the other side. Look. Hey, you there! Get that rope out of my way! And here is Susano, causing trouble again. Huh? Susano? What's going on? My new secret technique in floating barrel flying monkeys was a flop. I ended up being washed downstream on this tree trunk. Here he comes. Hold on to that fishing pole, kid. No, wait, let go of it. No, you guys, I said let go. And there we go, just flying through the moonlit sky. And we are in the most precarious situation that I think anyone has ever been in. So this is a quick time event where you have to wait for... There's one, but I can't see it. There's one. You have to wait for these blossoms and string... Ooh, there's another one. You have to string it onto these little grapple points. And they really go by quickly, so it can be a pain in the butt. Ooh, there is one back over here. Can I make that one? I can make this one. Hell yeah. There's the last one. On the middle one, right there. And that's how you make a bridge. Bam. Phew, I thought we were goners. But it all worked out. Just look at that new bridge. Did I do that? That's right. It was all you, kid. I don't know what was eating you, but you'll never get anywhere in life running from adventure. You should thank your doggy for teaching you that one. I couldn't have done it without you, Ume. Thanks. Hey, where'd Pops go? I'm sure it didn't take more than that to kill. I'm sure it would take more than that to kill that guy. He's bound to pop up somewhere again. So we got a bridge now, and this will allow us to move on to Taka Pass. But before we do, I need to check something real quick. Why do phones have to be awful? There we go. I was just trying to find the link so that I can share it. I'll put that there. Oh, thank God it's daytime. It's way better to explore new areas in the daytime. Alright, on to the next area. And... ink bullets. I actually don't remember ink bullets. Scroll down by... Alright, yeah. I can look up that information if I want, but... if I didn't figure it out by now, I don't need to figure it out. Prepare for the worst, but hope for the best. Let's get going, you big furball. So Taka Pass is when things really begin to open up, because it's really big, as opposed to the forest being very small. And also, you get a crap ton of powers in this area. You get at least 2 or 3. So that's definitely something I'm looking forward to. But first we have to look at it being all depressing first. Hello, people. What's gonna become of me now? That confounded curse zone is causing all sorts of trouble, and my most precious tool of the trade is gone too. I just don't know how I'm gonna make a living anymore. What'd you lose, friend? Didn't you lose a mug? No doubt this is the work of those mischievous moles. I bet they're the ones who stole it from me. And now on top of that, I have to put up with this awful curse zone? Yeah, I'll get you your mug. What about you? What are you upset about? I wonder what's become of Kusa Village now. It's up on Mount Kamiji there, where the big windmill is. I've heard some terrifying growls coming from the shrine there, and I ran down the mountain as fast as my legs could carry me. Then I realized that this area was all cursed too. I never imagined that monsters would come anywhere near us. It looks like the end of the world is finally here. I wonder what's become of me. Alright, yeah, okay, I gotcha. Go up to there and figure it out. I gotcha. Bad shit's going on. Just give me... Sell me things. Yes, yes, yes. So, I'm gonna buy some stuff. Specifically, some of that feed bag. I'm gonna up my carry to 10 of each, because I will run out quickly. And that way, I can basically just feed everything. And because I'm good at this game, I really don't need to buy any of this other stuff. Although I will buy that healing item at the very bottom. I'll buy 2 of those, and that'll be good. Sell. What are we selling? Let's sell treasure. And... nah, I don't want to sell any of that. And I want to keep the fish for something I can do later. Well, in here, I'm going to save them. Because I do not want to do those quick time events again. Alright, where are we at? Alright, so this place is depressing now, but it's actually really, really cool. So first we gotta go over here. Gonna explode this thing. And we find a secret. Give me snacks. Actually, I'm just gonna run through here. Oh, wait a second. Oh, this is gonna be good. Up here is another encounter with my very good friend. Oh, I'm gonna sit back and listen to this. Hark the call of the heavens, the earth, the sea. They summon me forth to defeat evil. Waka, the god's gift to man, is here. Bonjour. You again. Long time no see. Did you enjoy the little log adventure I prophesized? Why, you? Were you behind that near disaster? Moi? Of course not. I just had a fleeting glimpse of your future. You see, I have the power to see that which is yet to come. Even if it were something you'd rather not know. The half-baked prophet's at it again. If you're so great, then how come you didn't predict Orochi's return? What's wrong? Cat got your tongue? Excusez-moi, you say something, my little bouncing friend. That's it. By the way, I saw your battle with the spider lady. A rather clumsy attempt, I must say. How could a washed-up old wolf like you possibly expect to save the world? Ridiculous! What? You were spying on our battle? And it never crossed your mind that you could help out? Enough talk. There's only one way to settle this. Another fight with Waka, baby! Just go for it. Get that sword and send it back. Ouchie, that hurt my bones. Get him! Get him! Get him! Get that sword out of my face! I can still get that. I can definitely still get that. Hell yeah, baby! In there. Dead Walker. Ooh. And just open. Come on, sword. Alright, I could probably get him down in like 2 more rotations. Alright, come on. Come on. Damn it. Get him here though. Yes! Got him. Not bad, Machete. What do you mean, not bad? You're all out of breath. What do you want, anyway? Oh, I almost forgot. I had a question for you. Have you been to Lake Harami over in Shinshu Field yet? In the middle stands the Moon King, where Orochi's spirit was trapped. A barrier has blocked the entrance ever since Tsukuyomi was removed. That means Orochi must still be in there. I want to get through the barrier and enter the cave, but I'll need the serpent crystal in order to do that. You wouldn't happen to know where I could find it, would you? Why do you have to pull out your sword just to ask that? And why do you want to visit Orochi's lair anyway? So then, you do not know. Très bien. So, that big windmill. At any rate, I shall just have to find it myself. But before I bid you adieu, I have a prophecy for you. I foresee a doggone difficult quest. Au revoir, baby. I love this little asshole. Hey, Ami, let's try and beat Waka to that serpent's crystal. I can't help feeling that he's up to no good. Plus, we just might find a new celestial brush technique. Onward! I love Waka. Oh, I did bad on time. How could I have done any better? Whatever. I could have done better if I had a different kind of weapon, but I decided to play comfortable. Ooh, alright. This is the wrong way, and this way. We gotta get rid of this cursed zone to do anything fun, so that's the first step in once you get to Taka Pass. But that shouldn't be a problem, because the Guardian Sapling's right there. And I'm just conveniently skipping all that other stuff I have to do. Alright, let's get this rejuvenation all on there. See, this is like what I'm talking about. They have you rejuvenate things, which is like your first power, like on a regular basis, so you just keep using your powers. Which I honestly think that they do better than Zelda in that regard. Because in Zelda, you get a power and you use it on the next dungeon, and then like, you really don't have to use it much again. At least in some of the games. Some of them are a little bit better than others. And that's some thick praise, baby. Taka Pass is back to normal now. Without the curse zone, it'll be easier to find those brush techniques. But first, that big windmill has really piqued my interest. Didn't that half-baked prophet say something about it? Oh, whatever. It's not going anywhere anyhow. Let's take a good look around Taka Pass, okay? I'm a bit worried about the people who live here. Alright, Taka Pass slaps, and I'm just gonna jump off this. And, actually, I'm gonna go back up because I done goofed. And here's my walk of shame. Actually, you get meat food, right? Goodbye. I'm all turned around. Here we go. So, how are people doing? Anything interesting going on? Horses. Herb maybe? Ugh, my neck hurts. Give me that low. Alright, we're skipping this. Alright. And now we're going to take the road most traveled, because there's a bunch of bloom trees I gotta get here. That's some good-ass praise that I'm not about to miss out on. Not to mention, things to feed. Thank you, animals! And we got one here. And I just want to be sure there's nothing else that I'm missing up around here. Because I feel like I usually do. I can't... Oh, there's some birds here. I guess there isn't something buried around here. Now we can throw ourselves off. Boom. Alright, and let's do this devil key. Let's just set that as main. I can knock that back. Ouchie, don't love that. And I can actually get a Demon Fang off him for once. Thank God. Oh, another one? Hello? Get your ass over here. And get ballooned, idiot. Get ballooned, idiot. And floral finisher is a bloom. Oh, I'm so good at this game. That's gonna give me a bunch. 15? That's right. But I do see something to feed. Hello, tiger. That's definitely bigger than me. You take fish, right? I guess you're just not interested in fish. Wait a second, I can bite him. Oh, girl. Not happy. Not happy with that. Okay, I'm running away now. Now, there is a nice headache that I gotta take care of over here. So I might as well do it now. Hello, idiot. Hey, hey, hey! Stop there! How dare you walk around our turf without permission? I won't let you get away with it. I'm Molly, and of the Molsters. Molly, leader of the Molsters. All the territory beneath the Taka Pass is under our control. We can't just allow people to come wandering in as they please. How are we supposed to relax with intruders like you? I'll have to get you to leave some of that behind to make sure. Oh, they steal my shit. You know what I mean. That gold-colored thing used in the shops. Huh? Oh, I get it. You're just a pack of thieving These thieves extorting money. I gotcha. Well, Pixel fly before you shake us down. We should teach you a lesson. You got some nerve. Fine. If that's the way you want it, you're gonna regret it. Come on, man. Molsters, the special dust cloud formation. I actually forget how to do this minigame. Ow, I got punched. No one gets away with disrespecting the Molsters. Wrong one. Where's the boss right now? Alright, where are you going? Alright, got him. It'll take a lot more than that to hurt me. If you want to fight, let's fight properly. Got him. Grr. I'm trying to pick a fight, are you? Then try this one on for size. And got him. I don't understand it. How do you manage to stand up to our special dust cloud trick? Well, is Molly your favorite rapper, Vince? Had enough hard-headed on me, huh? That'll teach you. Don't mess with the gods, fur face. Crime doesn't pay, remember that. I expect you guys to stay on the straight and narrow now. I do know the difference between right and wrong. It's just that, well, I was lonely. No matter how long I waited down here, no one came to see me. That's why I behaved the way I did. I just wanted to get your attention. That's all. Please, white doggy, will you be my friend? I promise I'll behave from now on, honest. You're just what I need, doggy. If you stay, then I won't be lonely anymore. This is just getting stranger by the minute. I know I shouldn't show my feelings like this. I'll go back underground now and shed my tears in private. I suppose it's goodbye then. Come back and visit soon, why don't you? Cool, now I got a mug. And I'm going to bring this to that idiot that lost it. So yeah, I love the melodrama. Sometimes you just get these super wacky characters that they flesh out more than they need to, and I love that. Hey, take your mug, idiot. There was an awful curse zone here before, but it's gone now. It should be business as usual again, but those mischievous moles took my most precious belonging. I can't possibly get on without it. Hey, that's my precious teacup, isn't it? Did you snatch it back from those meddlesome moles for me? I did. I defeated the molesters. You offered a teacup. Thank you, this is my good luck charm for doing good business. Well, one good deed deserves another. Here. I got a golden mushroom, and I forget what that does. What do you think? Pretty impressive, eh? A customer of mine gave it to me a while back. It's got such a divine air. I had no idea what to do with it. It's yours now anyway, Pooch. Do with it what you will. Actually, that's an item we need to finish a quest long down the quest chain. So, that just makes your life easier if you get it now. I want this thing. Give me this thing. Bamboo shoot. Alright. After doing Molly's voice, my throat hurts. I might need to get some water. So this is the Cutter's house. And I really like this side story. You obtain glass beads. Alright, that's just more garbage, but thanks. Hey, Grandma. Mrs. Cutter. I was just looking for something tasty to put in my pot. You'll do nicely, little mutt. The horrible Mrs. Cutter! Should keep us going until my husband catches us a big beast. No, I'm okay. I don't want to be Mrs. Cutter. I'm just gonna go in your house. Yeah, there's nothing of interest in here yet, I don't think. I actually think we have to finish this section up a little bit later. But yeah, let's leave Mrs. Cutter alone for a bit. And first, let's go get some new powers. I like the music here too. It's the same as Shinshu Field, but it's delightful. I just like it a lot. So we're gonna go to another one of my favorite places, which all my places are my favorite. This is the Salsa Sanctuary, which is super cute and super cool. Bamboo Village, Salsa Sanctuary. Don't you love the smell of bamboo? Looks like there's a road here. Let's see where it takes us. Hey, Choip. Hey, you, Scruffy, what are you doing in Salsa Sanctuary? Skipping in here with that innocent-looking face? You got a lot of nerve for a wolf. You know this is the turf of the Sparrow Clan, right? We can't just let you turn around and leave. Oh, no. We'll tan your hide and send you packing. Boss, let this cocky mutt have it. Hey, Scruffy, do you even know who this is? This is the mighty leader of the Sparrow Clan. That's right, it's Great Jamba. Oh, I love his juice. Big Daddy Jamba. I love that. Okay, boss, take it away. He's all yours. Joy. Uh-oh. The boss is seriously angry. What the heck is going on here? Listen up, Scruffy. The boss's precious daughter's been kidnapped, and he's mad. We're doing everything we can to find her. We've searched all over. No one's getting through that gate until she's safe and sound. Yeah, the bird people fucking rock. I love the Salsa Sanctuary clan. So go on, off with ya. And Big Jamba just rotates back in. Huh? They're not gonna let us in. And what's this about their boss's daughter being kidnapped? I'm glad you asked. Oh, look at these. We got some blooming trees. All three in a row. Oh, and now it's nighttime. This is the perfect time to do this upcoming part. So we're gonna go down here to the Cutter's house after this short intermission. And be gone, idiot. I want this imp obliterated. And then I did it. Alright. We're off to the Cutter's house now. Yep, that is definitely how that was supposed to work. What could this be? I don't know. Let's explode it with a bomb. And into the Cutters! Girl, food, nice, juicy flesh. Don't love that. Did I think I might have accidentally missed something. We need to find Mr. Cutter. He's important to this plan. But alas, I'll have to move on. Ooh. Ooh, I see something over there that is potentially fun. And potentially hell on earth. So there's a mini-game type in this where you have to dig in the ground and use water and stuff. I actually know that I can't access it yet, so I'll have to wait. I think the next thing I gotta do is go to Kusa Village, because I can't do the Cutter quest line until... I can't do the Cutter quest line until Mr. Cutter arrives, and I think there's a prerequisite to that in Kusa Village. And, ooh, there's also this right here. Alright, let's act up. And bloom. I can finally get those down in one rotation because of this new weapon. I believe I can also get these things down in one rotation there too. Perfect. Easy schmeezy. Oh, that did way more than I thought. Oh, there was a woman here I had to talk to after I did that. Hello. No, don't be alarmed. It's so wonderful that the Mermaid Spring has come back. Maybe it's thanks to the legendary power of the mermaids. Have you heard the story? This spring's like a path for them. Sometimes they come up from the bottom of the ocean. There's other springs like this all across Nippon. The mermaids come up to the ground to visit their favorite places. See? Part of the water's surface is shining faintly. If you throw a mermaid coin there, the path will open. Cool, thanks. So basically, this has unlocked the mechanic of mermaid fountains. So this is a type of fast travel. Is that a pog? I'm not sure. It looks like a lizard. Is it a big lizard? A pog lizard? What? No, that's a pog. And if you jump in, you'll go this way. Alright, I'll get a mermaid coin eventually. But next up is Kusa Village, and going there in the nighttime is going to be a little spooky. But we'll get to it. Oh, and it's daytime, so I don't have to worry about it. Monkey! Pog lizard in my backyard. Oh, this looks yucky. This looks yucky. This is Kusa Village, and it's in kind of a sorry state. Yikes! What's this creepy, evil atmosphere in this village? There's no curse zone here, but I can definitely sense evil. Hello. All out of luck. Of all the luck, I wanted to do some trading over at the Gale Shrine, but it's been taken over by a monster, and it's panic all around. Oh well, I suppose I'll just have to make the best of it now. Have you been sent here to do some shopping for your master? I'll do some shopping. You know, I love shopping. Ooh, Infinity Judge is a good weapon. I don't have the money for it yet, but I will soon. Ooh, I also want this gold dust. I'm gonna buy 1 gold dust, 1 pinwheel, and then save up for... I'm gonna be saving up for something else then. So if you haven't noticed, my ink is getting drained because of all the evil power here. Meaning at some point I will just become dog and run around as such. No, Furball, your celestial brush ain't gonna work in evil... Your celestial brush ain't gonna work in evil power this strong. Alright, so I'm pretty gimped for the most part until I clear out this village. But that's actually a pretty big part of this part of the quest, so... Let's talk to this lady. Princess Fuze. Oh, this is most unfortunate. I have been possessed in a momentary lapse in vigilance. And I was trying so hard to defend this village. Now it shall be reduced to a horrid cursed zone. Alas, my strength, it wanes. All is lost. Damn, dramatic much? Oh, now I gotta deal with these purple flying ass bitches. Let's get rid of those jet ones first. Oh, I can't actually use any good celestial breath. Yeah, I can't do any celestial brush at all. I guess it just hit it real good. That's the plan. I don't have the floral finisher for that one anyway, so no, it can't matter. Still got it. Still got it. Have I been freed from the evil curse? Have you saved me? But I don't know how. What the heck happened, sweetness? Oh! Are you familiar with my family at the Satomi house? No, I can see now that you're not. Still, you may be of great service to me. Will you not listen to what I have to say? You just keep talking, pretty lady. Isu's listening. Oh, thank you. I'm Princess Fuze, priestess of the Gale Shrine. The Gale Shrine stands atop Mount Kamiji. Kazegami, the god of wind, is enshrined there. The wind blowing down from there keeps the monsters away. Known as the Divine Wind, it's venerated as our protector. However, it suddenly stopped blowing one day. Ugh, that sounds rough, Miss Princess Fuze. But I got back pain, so who's really got it rough? Fixing my chair. And that has allowed the monsters to sneak back into our village. Even I, the last remaining priestess, was nearly slain. That horrible monster is behind all of this. Yeah, tell me about it. There's only one explanation for the Divine Wind stopping. It is the horrible monster, Crimson Helm. The beast now dwells within Gale Shrine. The monsters in this area have all been under Crimson Helm's attack, or Crimson Helm's control, ever since he appeared in Taka Pass 100 years ago. My people, the Satomi House, keepers of the Gale Shrine, have been battling the beast and his minions ever since. But last year, his friends, the fiends, attacked and killed the head priest while he was weakened by sickness, and the Gale Shrine fell into their hands. I remember hearing that story. It was big news in these parts. If only I could vanquish Crimson Helm and free the Gale Shrine, but I am no match for the evil barrier that now bars entry. There's only one hope now. Only the warriors who serve the Satomi House can right this wrong. Our last remaining hope is the Satomi K9 Warriors. The Satomi K9 Warriors have protected the shrine and served the Satomi House for ages, but alas, they are now scattered throughout Nippon. If we could bring them together again, they could break the barrier and retake the shrine. Really? Why don't you just summon those puppies on back? I have already tried, but I have not to receive any word of their coming. I sense their presence nearby, but have yet to find them. What if they were attacked and injured, or even worse? I beg you, would you please sniff out their whereabouts? You might find this useful. And I got the canine tracker, so I sense 5 Satomi K9 warriors in the village. They're a temperamental bunch, and don't take kindly to strangers, but they should return to me once they see the tracker. The canine tracker will guide you to their direction. Please use it to find them. Alright, let's do it. So this basically is like, it just points you in the right direction. Similar to the crazy taxi arrow of games past. Can I do brush here yet? Yes, I can. This is the first one, or at least one of them. Alright, these guys are actually kinda hard. So I'm going to slash all these things open and hopefully get some good treats. What's up, bitch? What's the dog doing here? I think he's trying to say something. Let me listen carefully. I can understand some animals. It's wagging its tail, but I bet it's the canine tractor you got there. Give me some food, I'm hungry. Sheesh, we just met and it's begging for food. What terrible manners. I can do that. So this is the first of the canine warriors. All of them have their own like feeding scene, but they're all basically the same as all the other ones. But you can only see them once, so. I am full. My master, Princess Kusa, has summoned me. However, I didn't want to go straight home. You hear that, Ami? That means this dog's one of those K9 warriors. K9 warrior Ray. Now that my stomach is full, I shall return to my master. You hear that, Ami? Oh, some of them you don't have to fight, but some of them you definitely do. Animals. And fed. Is that Pothead? What are you doing here? Ah, you're the white wolf I saw back in Kusa Village. I'm traveling the land to spread the good teachings of Buddha. There seems to be so many places in need of guidance. I can feel it here too, sinister coldness in the air. You have to be on high alert at times like these. Behind you. I forgot I was supposed to be doing this on a time trial, but whatever. I got a cherry time, but I don't think I did that good. Humans are not to witness such a battle, but I saw it. The fighting went on for exactly 25 seconds. You need it faster, don't you? I think that was better. Oh no, it seems a little bit slower. Yeah, that was way slower. I really want to do this right. I think you have to get to 20 seconds. Alright, that one was definitely better. 27? God damn it. Alright, I'm just gonna not do that. It's just for praise, so it's not that big a deal. Oh, I know what. There's a dog not far from here. Oh, birds. Mr. Bamboo! This guy's cool. Huh? What a pickle I'm in. Oh, what a cute wolf. I'm in a pickle right now, Wolfie. I'm a craftsman and I work on bamboo, as you can see. But I can't get any work right now. Oh, I shouldn't burden you with my problems, Wolfie. Craftsman Mr. Bamboo. Boy, that must be some big pickle you're in, if you're confident in a wolf. Hello there, little sprite. Here to listen to an old man ramble? I always gathered bamboo over in the Salsa Sanctuary, but I haven't been able to get in lately. The Sparrow clan suddenly closed the entrance. Oh, how I wish I could craft bamboo. I'm an old man and it's all I have left. To make matters worse, the festival is just around the corner. I usually sell my works here, but I'm running out of time. Aw, if it ain't the end of the world, it ain't the end of the world, Gramps. Haven't we got ourselves mixed up now, Ami? Alright, whatever. But this is something for me, because it is a dog. Hello, dog. Alright, canine tracker, give him food. It's kind of the same thing. You just give it food, and then it goes back to Fusée. Until some of them say, no, I would like to attack instead. Which is highly convenient, because I'm lying. No, it's actually super hard. Got hair in my mouth. So this is Chi. Alright, go back to your master, dumb shit. Let's move on and find more dogs. I'm pretty sure I know the location of all of them. It's just a matter of hitting them up. Oh hey, it's Susano. No. No, not that. By the gods, I vow to. I won't ever. It's Susano. He's one tenacious dude. Wonder what he's doing here. I bet he's having a nightmare about getting beat up by monsters. He seems rather frantic. It'd be funny if it weren't so sad. That dream again. Is there no escape? I thought by coming to the village. Hey there, Pops. Floundering around in your dreams too? Must be nice to be able to nap in the middle of the day like that. Greatest warrior ever, my foot. Huh? Poochie and Little Bug. Oh. Here to disturb my meditation again. Even in my dreams, I'm hard at work devising strategies for defeating the Crimson something or other. I came here to pray for victory at the Gale Shrine, but lo and behold, that Crimson something or other occupies the shrine. Well, with my invincible sword, there's no need to pray, but mankind's fate rests within me. I must be fully prepared. First, I must sit here and come up with a well-thought-out plan. Now where was I? Plan? Yeah, right. That's just your excuse to sleep. There is something to bloom here. Clover time. here is the next dog. He is sleeping in this patch of grass. And I'm gonna skip the cutscene, and he's gonna get out of here. But it gives me some good praise, so I do love that. Hey, kid. Oh, there is another way to get praise here, but I don't have that power yet. Ooh, yo, this is really good food. I actually haven't upgraded in a while. Where are we at? There we go. There's Susano. Oh, I know where there's one. It's not this way. I have to go up. Camera. This way. Alright, I think the one in this cave is the one that wants to fight. And I'm gonna feed these chickens. Look at all of them chickens. Can't go past here. But I do get some beads, so that's good. That is one of those is a stray bead, but I can't access it yet without wind powers. Eat food. Thank you. I am full. Alright, it's all the same shit. This one doesn't want to fight. Hey, Ami, how many of those canine warriors does that mean? Maybe we should go talk to Princess Fuse now. That was only 4 of 5, but Yusun does have a good point. Because the last one we find over by her place, so not a bad idea. And here he is, and he wants to fight. Oh, he's only got one eye? This guy's badass. Hey, Ami. That Fleabag's giving you the evil eye. I think it noticed the canine tracking you got. What's that? My master, Princess Fuse, has summoned me. But first, I wish to try out the skills I've honed on my journey. You hear that, Ami? Princess Fuse forbids me to join in fruitless battles. But I want you to prove the right to bear the canine tracker. Why, you got a lot of nerve picking a fight with us. Well, bring it on, you flea bag. Yeah, I'll pick a fight. I'm here to fight. And by that I mean, this fight's really hard. All of the fights against dogs are really hard, actually. Yeah, he's already taken down my godliness by 2. Okay, that one's not that hard. Also, I'm good at this video game, but there is one of the Canine Warriors that is really hard. I mean, I didn't do good on stats, but... A worthy opponent, I see. Let us fight where we have more room. You hear that, Ami? Sounds like fun. This time, we'll be playing for keeps. Bring it on, Fleabag! Princess Fuzai, when you're done with... I don't know what they're saying. I lost track of that. Hey, wait. If he's been summoned by the princess, then maybe this is the other wolf. Or the other warrior. Yeah, no shit. We got it. The remaining canine warriors are outside the village. Use your map. So there's 3 more canine warriors. They shall return here once you have shown it. Once I've shown them the canine tracker. And I must get the power orbs in order to break the barrier. Meaning, it's time to fight. But also... let's find some secrets. Ooh, camera. Alright, let's find some canine warriors. Actually, I think the next one I'm gonna do, there's a canine warrior in the Salsa Sanctuary, so I'm gonna try to do that one. And that entire quest line is a little bit long. I already did some of it by already going and talking to Mrs. Cutter, and already talking to the boss, so I'm a little bit ahead of the game on getting to that one, and it's the closest one, so I'm gonna go for that. And that leads us to one of our powers. So I do love that. Ooh, what is this? This is treasure. And it's a holy bone. That's it. Alrighty. Move, lady. I gotta go to a murderer's house. Hey, can I feed you? Gotta love the sound of someone driving by with a engine that is exactly the size they want it to be. Alright, where's this Mr. Cutter? I think he should be inside now. I think I hit most of the prereqs. Let's see what we got. Ah, yes. So there's Mr. Cutter. But the thing that we need is Mrs. Cutter, actually. You pull her into the moonlight and... Ah, you saw me! You saw me! Where'd that shadow come from? It ain't human, whatever it is. So, you saw me. Now I'm going to kill you. I'm going to eat you up. Bring it on, you spooks. Come here. Come on out and fight. And they're actually monsters. I can't stand these monsters. They're so hard to deal with without some of the powers you get later. Come here, dumb. Is he guarding? I'll break that one. You're guarding. Guarding. Yeah, I hate these ones. They suck. But it does reward me with something pretty good. This is Chun. Oh, it was so awful being locked away by those monsters. It feels wonderful to be free again. Thanks so much, doggy. Here, let me pet you. My name's Chun, precious flower of the Sparrow Inn. Flower of the Salsa Sanctuary, Chun. Is this the girl the boss has been looking for? I better get home, otherwise Pop will be worried about me. But if I go alone, the monsters might catch me again. Would you come back to Salsa Sanctuary, doggy? Ah, this brat's a handful. Oh well, let's hang with her for a bit. Stupid. Why, you little... Come on, doggy. And, this is our first little guiding... I wouldn't say mission, it's not that. It's not really like that. Basically, she just acts as another crazy taxi arrow, but skinned as a bird. And here we are. Oh, I get to talk to the big bird people again. Alright. Been here, done that. Let's go. Hey, Choip! Hey, you, Scruffy! What are you doing in Salsa Sanctuary? The whole Sparrow tribe is on high alert at the moment. No one gets through this gate until the boss's daughter is found. Huh? Chun? Hi, I'm back. Chun, are you okay? Boss! She's back! Chun's back! Bird people. Pop! I'm sorry, Pop. I won't go out on my own again. Choip. Uh-oh. The boss is delighted. You sure about that? This white doggy saved me, Pop. You'll give him something to thank him, won't you? Choip. And Sanctuary is open. The boss has accepted you, you lucky. Okay then, you better come inside. I love the Sparrow Clan. And that's a stray bead, hell yeah. Alright, into Salsa Sanctuary. Oh, it's actually, this is really beautiful cutscene. Short but sweet. This is also a very good song. Before we go and do the cool thing out that way, I'm gonna go on the elevator up and get a shit ton of treasure. We've been waiting for you. You did a great job finding Chew. We want to thank you too. When I told Pop about everything you did, he was really surprised. Weren't you, Pop? Shoip. Uh-oh. The boss is very impressed with you. We want to give you everything in these baskets as rewards. You can rest at the inn down below, and the hot spring behind the inn is great for relaxing. Cool, free shit. So this is gonna fill out a lot of my treasure logs, so that's good. Got a bear statue. Traveler's charm. Glass beads. I've already had some of these. That's Steel Soul. Yep. Steel Fist. Is that Dragonfly bead? Got that. Ooh, vase. I'm not sure if I had a vase yet. And Exorcism Slit, I think. Yep. Anything else back here I need to care about? Nope. Back on down. I know that there's another stray bead around here somewhere. Here it is. Gotta just finish up the eye on the Daramaka. Right there. And also some fancy food. Oh, I forgot there's a merchant up here too. Yes, actually I will need to buy some mermaid coins if he sells them yet. Doesn't sell them yet. Sad. Ooh, my shoulder is hurting. What? I don't think there's anything special in this one over here. Oh, there is actually. There's melon. And also these mites that they need to get fed for my 100%. Two. Thank you, mice. I should probably check the rest of the rooms just for completeness. Yeah, nothing in this one. Then I get to go get my next brush stroke, which I'm very excited about because I can finally get water powers. Ooh, this is some more good-looking food. This guy's really going to town on this this food. Tiger Hidman. Hello. Alright, now for the worst minigame ever. It's actually, this one's not that bad, but the one at the end of the game is really bad. But this is how I get the water powers. Hello, idiot. Excuse me. Wait a minute, please. This is the Salsa bathhouse. Sparrow's Inn. Famous natural hot springs. But I'm afraid the water's run out. We're closed at the moment. What do you mean there's no hot water? This is a hot spring, ain't it? It happened the other day. There was a sort of earthquake. I thought I heard a monster roar, and then the water just stopped. Earthquake? Earthquake and a monster? Wonder if that was the disturbance where everything went black. Ever since then, I've been praying for the water to return. It's not showing any signs of springing up again. Never before in the history of the bathhouse has this happened. So sorry you come all this way only to be disappointed. I blame myself. I must beat myself up with my own fried drumsticks. Hey, cut it out. We hate taking baths anyway. And I accidentally skipped it. Mr. Bamboo shows up and says, hey, I know how to fix the hot springs. You gotta dig into the hot springs and make the water come up. So, yes, we would like to do that minigame. Very well. I'll explain the hot spring minigame. Nope. We're gonna just go for it. Very well, let's get the hot springs going. Alright, so this minigame's kind of crazy. We don't need any. Alright. So, we have to get him to the bottom, basically. And these, actually, I can make this one. We basically have to dig all the way through these. And I know that that's the path, but I'm gonna get this money. And bring this down, and we can go this way. Get down there while I get some treasure. Alright. Find the spring, Mr. Man. And there we go. So that's kind of the gist of how the game goes. That one's the easiest one. But there's one where it's a nightmare. You have to go all the way down and then use a power we get later to make him go all the way back up, and it's up at the top where you have to dig at the end. It's awful. But now I got water powers, so there's that. See? I told you my bamboo wares never lie. Well done, Ami. Oh, thank you, both of you. I'll never forget this. You both have free access to the bathhouse whenever you want. Hell yeah. Oh. I'll dance the hot springs hop forever. I can't read. Yo, this guy's wildin'. But, Celestial Brush time. Look, Ami, it's happening again. So this one is going to be Norigami, and this is the water snake. And obviously this constellation looks like a snake. But you're wrong. It's a bubble with a snake in it. I think technically that's a class, but Ah, Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. My controller is not working. Hold on. Am I not in? There we go. I have remained hidden here, creeping along the water's surface. I, Noragami, god of water, am happy to bestow upon you my power. Moisten the thirsty earth and restore the glory of nature. Hell yeah, another power, baby. Oh, this means I gotta update the HUD. Hold on. I need to get... Is that one? Yeah, there we go. Now we got Noragami. It looks like I skipped one, but it's just because of the order. I just messed up the order. That must mean you got the water sprout technique. Oh, and this kid's dying. So we're gonna just use water towers to put him out. Easy as that, you just draw a line from water to make water happen. But you can also make a, like a water spring that you can stand on top of. Which you soon just said in about 1 million words, but you just go like that on one of the splashing marks. That's what I'm talking about. Now you can control the power of water. Got it. Hey, I didn't know you could do that. Maybe we could use this to find treasure in high places. Let's draw a water column wherever we see a power spring like that. Oh, and there's a clover here. Hello? Perfect. Alright. So I'm going to actually save right now because my neck is killing me, so I think I'm going to end it off a little bit early. But, I'm pretty happy with the progress we made. We had our intro to Taka Pass, we went to Kusa Village, and found 5 out of 8 of the canine warriors. And we got another brush technique. So that's great in my book. Ooh. The camera loves to do that in this game. So, thank you so much for coming, guys. This was lovely, as always. And I'll see you guys next time.